we cooking?
Hey, welcome back.
We're back.
I forgot how to do this, guys.
Yeah.
I just don't.
It'll take us some time to get back into our groove zone.
You gotta wait for the song to hit. And once the song hits, you'll be like, I'll remember this.
Okay.
I've been
All
cooking
right, let's
all
just wait for
day.
the song.
I've known you guys forever. I'm totally comfortable. This is like.
All right,
another
it's a Chris
day-
episode.
It's another day at the office.
Oh, Chris is taking the lead
I'm
today.
feeling upbeat. Yeah, don't worry. I got you guys.
And you watch the most games of the Portuguese League.
The least, but maybe that's the secret. You guys watch all of these
Yeah.
things, and it's all in your heads, and you're all nervous. You're like, I don't know what to say. Me, nothing.
Nothing scares you.
It's gonna fly.
There's nothing going on up there.
I get my Portuguese soccer information from this podcast as
Yeah.
it's happening.
It's nice that the listeners have someone that's like you.
Yeah, no, they probably
Dumb.
know
No,
more
no,
than
I don't know what I'm
they
going.
know. They know more than me for sure.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, but someone's gotta tell them about Aruca. No one's following Aruca.
that's true. Yeah,
The Famalicãos of the world.
and you gotta tell me about them too.
Yeah. That's what we're here for.
Oh, now I remember.
Pop it. Clock is ticking. Oh, welcome to the Portugal Corner, the podcast where we talk about all things Portuguese soccer, the good, the bad, and the funnies. Episode 152. What's up?
Yo,
Chicky, chicky, chicky.
I'm Patrick.
Your name's Evan.
Oh, yeah. I'm Evan.
I was waiting for my cue.
I forgot about that. Yeah, I'm Evan.
It's all right. They know who we are. Patrick.
I'm Justin.
And I'm still Chris.
I was still like thinking about the Australian breakdancer.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. She's great.
Yeah, fantastic.
Ray Gunn.
Ray Gunn. That's what up.
I want to try that toe tap move. I still haven't tried it. I think I can pull it off.
Toe tap, 1, 2, 3.
I'm sure you can pull off all of those moves.
I'll tell you what, if she was competing, the guy at the Portuguese wedding I went to earlier who brought the fedora, that guy should be competing. If she was competing, that guy should be competing.
The Rizzler.
Can you bring a fedora, though, to the Olympics?
I don't know.
What? Imagine it flies off your head. You catch it with one hand on the ground.
Yep.
You incorporate it.
But can you use props?
Where does it say you can't use props?
I don't know.
I don't know. No, you never see the rule books, right?
No.
They don't,
Hey,
I don't
this-
even know how they judge it.
This was the launch year. This was the first year of breakdance in the
Yeah.
Olympics.
They
Next
said-
year we're gonna have a dog, and they're going. Who said a dog could compete? And they said it's not in the rule book that he can't. You know.
Yeah.
How do we feel about the Olympics overall?
I don't really care.
I think it's cool. It's on.
It's a cool thing, yeah.
Kind
Good.
of breaks up where there's not too many sports
Yeah.
happening. You know,
Good
it's like-
banter for the week.
yeah.
I like it. I like the pure sport one. It's like who could throw this stick the farthest? Who could throw this rock the farthest?
Yeah.
Who could jump the farthest? Those ones I really
Who can
enjoy.
move this boat the fastest?
Which one's that?
Ah, the rowing.
Oh, rowing. I
Oh.
forgot they had rowing.
See the guy with he did the pole vaulting with the giant wang?
Yeah, his dick got in the
Oh.
way.
Yeah.
But that wasn't funnier than the guy who went up, didn't let go of the stick, and then fell back down onto the track. That is so funny. Like, he just
Yeah.
bailed, and then because you're so high up, there's only one place to go. That stick's going to send your ass back down to the ground.
Yeah.
It looked like it was his first time ever doing it.
Yeah, which is fantastic.
That is my ultimate fear. In my head, I've pretended to do like pole vaulting a couple
Mm-hmm.
times, and it never goes well.
No.
I never think
In your
like-
head, it never goes well when you imagine it. Of course not,
When I
because you
imagine
can't
it,
do
I'm like,
it.
I'm gonna eat shit.
It's gonna come down on the other side and impale you.
I'm
Every
gonna, like-
time I try to imagine it, it does not go well.
Dude, I get it. I get a nice running start. I put it in the little slot. I start bending, and then now all of a sudden I'm falling sideways. I get launched 30 feet sideways.
But you've seen them do it well. Can't you imagine you doing it well?
Nope.
No. Well, yeah. Of course, you wouldn't be able to.
I'm a realist.
yeah.
Yeah.
I like your imagination.
Yeah.
And then I think finally, man, the Turkish Mourinho lookalike that did the shooting contest and just went out there just guns blazing.
Very cool.
Yeah.
He doesn't need any equipment, just a gun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That guy's a hitman, right?
Yeah, probably.
All right.
But you know what's so funny?
Yeah,
So
don't ask him what he was doing during the 90s
Yeah.
in Serbia.
I watched all those, like, I saw it on the meme first, and I was like, okay, I'm going to go back and watch this guy. And you go watch it, and you think it sounds tough, and then there's like, these
Yeah.
little pellets.
Squirt?
Because,
Oh,
yeah,
it's
it's-
pellets.
Yeah.
Like, that's
not that cool,
It's
actually.
not badass.
What if they had like at like the fair, the one that shoots water, you know, shoot into the middle?
The Fair Olympic Games.
Ooh.
Those are coming up. The
Carney.
CNE.
We're gonna go there. We're gonna do all
Oh,
the games. Yeah.
They have the Ferris wheel up. I saw it today on the highway.
Nice. Well,
Yeah.
that's the first sign.
Yeah.
Gotta go play the milk jug game.
How did Portugal do? We won what? It
At
was
the
like-
CNE.
They
Yeah, at the
destroyed
CNE.
in the grape
At the
toss.
CNE, they go, I don't pay for this, man. $5 a game. No way.
Yeah, the prices went up.
Let's get out of here.
Let's go to the casino.
It's cheaper at night. Don't go in the morning.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think we won. We crushed at judo always, and then I think we won a biking, like a doubles biking thing.
Mm-hmm, cycling.
Yeah.
Sorry, I got a new phone. It makes a lot of
Come on,
noise.
turn your phone off.
Yeah, it makes a
This
lot
guy's
of noise.
dinging.
You
I
know
thought
when you-
this was a dingless podcast.
You know when you have your setting, you don't have your settings on right, you know, because it's a new phone. It still hasn't. I haven't adapted.
No,
to
that
it.
happens like once every 5 years.
Yeah, exactly.
You're adjusting to a new phone.
I'm just anyway. Sorry about the ding.
Yeah, they put the switch in the same spot.
It's a button now, though.
Oh,
it's
what?
a button? Can I see that?
That seems irresponsible. All right, anyways, let's get into soccer stuff. Pep has retired, guys,
From international?
from everything.
Everything?
He's out. 41 years old, he says. I've had enough.
Oh, yeah.
I think.
I thought he could have done one season at Toronto FC.
Yeah.
Yeah, he didn't need the payday. You know,
No.
he didn't go for the Saudi payday. He said, "I'm just gonna."
Dude, a season at Al Nassr with Ronaldo, that would have been great.
That would have been, yeah, cool.
Yeah, but he sees what's going on there. He's like, "Is it really worth the fight?" You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, long storied career.
Yep.
Finished up with Portugal at the Euro.
Best ever defender for Portugal?
Yeah, he has to be.
Center back, yeah.
Yeah.
Gotta be.
Who was his best defending buddy? Who do you think?
Good question.
I think for the
Any
years he
team.
overlapped with Ricardo Carvalho. Those were good, solid years. It wasn't too long, but yeah,
Yeah.
those were good years, right?
I
Yeah,
don't-
it would have to be Font. They won the Euros 2016.
Yeah.
I was
Ruben
like,
Dias was always great, too.
I was
recently.
like the Bruno Alves connection.
Oh, yeah, that was good. A
Two
little
big,
while.
two big Porto guys.
Two big bad scary dudes.
Oh, scary dudes.
My favorite moment is when he threw up after the final, 2016.
Yeah. He's had some good moments. There's some great videos of him like just crushing like Barcelona players when he's
Oh,
at
yeah.
Madrid.
Oh, yeah.
Like the payback video?
Yeah.
Where it's like anybody he fucks with his teammate, he goes back and crushes
Yeah.
him. Yeah, like
Usually Ronaldo. He was the enforcer.
Yeah.
I like that.
He remembers. He's like an elephant in that way.
Yeah.
I know
He never
forgets.
forgets.
Hard tackling defender.
Yeah,
Kind of like old school.
Other defending news: Coates officially off to Uruguay. Human will be the new captain of Sporting. They're getting really human with it.
I'm surprised that they're keeping him. They're hanging on to like most of that core except Quats is off, but looks like they're primed for a good season. We don't know anything until like till the beginning
Yeah.
of September, like what's really gonna go down, but
Yeah.
that's cool.
How old is
Still
Quatch?
time.
Quatch, 34-ish.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
2 titles for Sporting. That's a lot more than a lot of people have. So
Yeah.
that's fantastic.
So that's the right move for him.
Yeah, he's going to his boyhood team, probably
Yeah.
do a season or two and retire.
Cool.
He hasn't got the longevity like Pep.
Yeah.
He's a bigger guy, you know. Those big like tall super freak
Yeah.
guys, they don't last as long on Earth or
Yeah,
you
but
know.
at the same time, Pep was probably 34, like leaving Besiktas, coming back to Porto, and we're probably like, he's got 1-2 more years in him.
Yeah, but he wasn't like a $180 like Quatch or something, you know?
yeah.
Yeah, Koch is a big dude. I heard he's going to Uruguay to play striker, actually.
Oh, perfect.
Cool.
No, I'm joking. So whatever. We like to joke.
Damn. Got me.
Yeah. Chris, what's this sandstorm?
We got a big room sound. Yeah.
Is there any buttons we can press?
Well, yeah, we got the microphone from a dead guy. So
Oh, he's still in there. He's
Yeah.
making ghost sounds.
there's probably evil spirits all cooked up
We
in
need a
that
new mic.
electrical, right?
Yeah, you know what happens. When
So
someone
he's
dies.
talking to you. He's trying to get on the podcast.
Oh, get off the. Paulinho moved to Mexico. He's killing it. He's got a bunch of goals, crazy assists. He's like
That's
the
weird.
Ibrahimovic of Mexico.
It's just like we've never had a Portuguese player go to Mexico before.
Yeah, he's fantastic.
I don't know. He's in the cartel now.
League's coming up. I would have liked to see him at How does TFC not have more pull than Mexico? You know what I mean? But TFC's
No.
not looking. They're not looking at Portugal.
We need Bernadeschi.
What about? So is he playing in the Is he playing in that tournament where it's like all the MLS teams and the Mexican teams?
Oh, what team is he on?
He's on Toluca.
I think they're still in that.
Yeah, I'm finding out that like a lot of this first episode is just being like, what's going on? Where is he?
Yep.
What?
Yeah.
Who's happening? Who's happening? When and where?
Yep.
Okay. All right.
Whose phone is on?
Yeah, we're gonna grow into this, guys.
Yeah.
Fans.
It's a
We're gonna grow in.
slow burn.
We're wiping off the dust. It's okay.
Yeah.
Don't worry. You're in it with us.
Other big move, little João Neves off to Paris.
Wow.
Everyone's saying Benfica got fleeced. Rui Costa is doing dirty deals. What's the take?
Now this I know. Now this I know about.
Enlighten us.
You're on the inside. What happened?
Well, I just think they weren't gonna get 120. They wanted the player to move on. They wanted whatever they can get, based off he's a George Mendes client. He wants a sale. He's moving. He's pushing. João Neves is gonna make a lot more money over there. And I don't know. I would have liked to see him another season on Benfica, but as an appeasement to the Benfiquistas, because they know we're going to be upset, he says, "Okay, we're going to get Ronaldo Sanchez on loan." So we have Ronaldo Sanchez back in the team.
Benfica?
Yeah.
Shut the hell up.
Oh, you didn't hear this?
Yeah.
No.
The return.
What the hell?
They got Sanchez.
But this is the third year in the row where PSG has given us an almost completely, totally injured player that we can barely use.
Take this useless bastard.
Draxler, and then it was
Bernat.
and now it's Ronaldo Sanchez, and hopefully we pray to God this one does not go as poorly as those other two
So
did.
PSG is like a greasy used car salesman to you guys.
Pretty much, yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
you want this beautiful Buick? It's all beaten up.
And George Mendes has a crazy relationship with like them.
Back in its day,
Roma.
this car was the best.
Yeah.
The
And
king
Look
of the
at these
road.
highlights. He will never do that again in his life.
the best MPG that money can buy.
Well, people are so mean to Sanchez. Hey, you suck. You're going to be in the hospital. Boo. Be nice. He's going
Yeah.
to do well.
Exactly.
Look, also, tell him he's going to be well. Give him some confidence.
Positive reinforcement.
Exactly. I think he'll be all right.
Is what nobody on the internet ever wants to do.
Yeah. I like the idea of Vitinha, João Neves, Danilo, Nuno Mendes, Gonçalo Ramos. We got a team there in Paris.
Yeah. PSG.
Do they even play? Only Vitinha plays.
Yet, I still don't care about this team.
Yeah, who wants to watch fucking League, McDonald's League?
PSG
I think it is
versus
now.
Guingap.
Yeah, and they have a nice PSG store in Toronto. Did you know this?
I saw that. Yeah, it's on Queen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Haven't seen it.
There's a big PSG Toronto connection, big PSG Portugal connection.
They print
So-
the names too at the store.
They do everything there.
Crazy. Elsewhere in PSG, Mbappe finally moved to Madrid. It happened.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Not really that exciting at this point.
Yeah, we all expected that.
It's just something you gotta talk about.
Yeah,
you
it
know?
happened.
It's like the biggest thing.
Mbappe and Vinny gonna team up.
Yeah, I read something weird today that Saudi is trying to court Vinny, but Vinny's like his buyout clause is $1 billion, and Vinny would make $350 million a year. But like that's an insane amount of money, and I don't think Real Madrid wants to do that. They want to keep them together for
No.
at least a season.
Yeah, they
Win
want
a
to win.
champions. Yeah.
Who? Wait, $1 billion? Who runs Real Madrid? Dr. Evil?
It's $1 billion. Yeah. You've never seen Florentino Perez and said that guy looks like Dr.
He
Evil?
is Dr. Evil, yeah.
All right, let's move on to the actual soccer that has happened. The Super Taça. We started the league off with the Super Taça as we do every year. And like what happens every year, Porto won the Super Taça.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful day. Vitor Bruno
They
Best.
didn't win it last year.
Ruben Amorim. No, we weren't in it last year, were we?
Oh.
Were we? No. Last year was a long time ago. I don't remember.
We
what
won
happened.
last year. Benfica won last
We
year.
beat Porto.
Yes. I'm
Okay.
sorry I'm just correcting you. They don't win
Hey.
it every year. But you have the most of them. Yes.
Hey, you know what? I accept everything because I don't remember shit anymore. Brains turn into mush. Sporting go up 3-0 in the first 25 minutes, and they said, "Oh, we're killing this," but they blew their load early.
Yep.
Yeah, way too early. And I mean,
How do you do that? I was looking at the score. I was like, oh, it's over. I'm not even going to tune into this garbage. I hate both these teams. And then I check it later, and I was like, how the fuck did this happen?
How these fucking green guys messed this up.
I know they can't do any favors for us stopping the blue evil Dr. Evil blue team.
Porto's patience pays off. They follow that up with 3 goals and a winner in extra time to start the season off with a big win. Ignacio Pote and Kenda score for Sporting. Galeno gets 2. Nico. And then Ivan Jaime with that crazy, I don't know, what do you call it, a dipper? It was a big dipper.
It
Big
took a
dipper.
crazy deflection. That goalie should have had that, and he just fucking frangled it.
A big dipper, if Jaime.
Oh! Yeah, Porto's ragtag squad of youngins beat Sporting's best. I feel like Sporting came out strong. Porto's still, I don't know where all our guys are. They're like out on vacation or something.
Who are you missing?
Like Evan Nielsen's not there. A lot of the Brazilians are not like out full force.
Well, they did Copa, I guess.
It's Brazilian holiday, I think.
Ah. Oh, dang.
It's
There-
cool. It's yeah.
All right.
We got to party.
So Sporting still has goalie troubles. This guy doesn't look too impressive either. They hated Adan before.
Yeah,
It's Kovacevic guy.
Yeah.
not a good
I
start.
don't even think he played this game. I think it was someone else, and then he played so badly this game, they switched him for the first game of the season.
Oh, and then who played in the first game?
I don't. They're all new, and I've never heard of any of them.
Oh no.
We got to meet a whole new cast of characters. Even I'm still getting used to Vitor Bruno.
Mhm, yeah, new coach.
Yeah.
It's the Vitor Bruno era. Let's get off to a good start
Yeah.
with the Super Taça with a big comeback against Sporting, and you have your new guys. Ivan Jaime, who was already in the team last year,
Yep.
just wasn't in Sergio Conceição's good books. I think we barely saw him.
No, not yet.
Did he get sent on loan? He might have.
No, he was there the whole time.
He was there the whole time.
Rode the bench
Never
mostly.
played.
Right in the pine.
Yep. We're in the Spanish era of Porto. We got Nico. We got Jaime. We got Tony. Marcano probably on the bench ready to jump on his old ass, get back in there. But yeah, a lot of Spaniards.
Yeah, it looks strong.
I feel like
We're
the-
gonna we're gonna see what happens to this team when you don't have to take half a season to prove yourself.
I feel like Porto might like the players. The whole team might like this coach better because Sergio Conceição. Some players are not crazy about him. He doesn't give some people the minutes they want.
Yeah.
Bit of a
This
hard
guy
ass.
seems like he more likable maybe.
Sergio's probably up
Hard
at
ass,
like
yeah.
fucking 5:15, calling these guys at 5:45. Hey, you up for practice yet?
He's calling them.
Maybe. Ruining their sleep.
Oh, okay.
Get them up early.
He's a drill sergeant. That's
yeah.
what you're saying.
Did you see Nuno Santos? He broke the glass celebrating so hard at the Estadio Aveiro.
Yeah, he broke some girl's head.
Yeah, glass fell, broke her head.
Broke her head.
I guess cut it open.
Whoa.
Maybe she got a concussion. I don't know.
Whoa.
Yeah. And then the Estadio de Aveiro, they were like, hey, you guys broke that glass. You know what? It's going to be like $50,000. We got to replace all the glass all around the stadium now. They hit him with some monster bill, and they're like, what the fuck is this?
Glass
Well, maybe
around
their
this.
stadium's built poorly. It's like, why'd that break so easily? Nuno Santos isn't even that big of a guy.
Where is there glass in a soccer stadium?
It's like on the rim because they're in the VIP area.
Like a
So-
box. And
yeah.
Like there's a glass railing.
But yeah, they're trying to fleece Sporting to repair like half the stadium.
That's hilarious.
Right? That's funny. But yeah, nice start for Porto there. And then we move into the league. It kicked off. The first league in Europe to start. No one else has been going.
Yeah.
Portugal says we're starting early.
We could have been on vacation still for another couple weeks, and we are going on vacation. But
I'm going, yeah.
and yet here we are.
Well, you're doing some business though when you're over there.
I'm going to be doing some business.
yeah.
Oh.
You better take notes.
In that way, it's
Get
a
the
good
whole
way to
vibe.
start.
I've secured my tickets. I'm going to the Santa Clara Porto game.
Home
Big. The
The
opener.
home opener.
Huge.
Yeah.
It's amazing. Both of you guys can be in Azores.
I'm going to be in the south of Portugal, but I can't see anything because I land in Lisbon on Saturday night. They've already played. We're going to leave, I think, the Saturday after that when they're going to play. So,
And I
Not-
think the person you're with is not interested in that at all.
no, I think for Benfica, I think she knows I love Benfica, so I
She's
think we would go.
freaking better.
We would go, yeah.
Okay,
go
nice.
to like an Estoril game.
Yeah,
or,
go to something
Go to
else.
Estrela Amadora.
That's pushing it.
No, I can't push it. We're going to Benfica.
All right. Sporting kick off the season with a 3-1 win over Rio Ave at the Alvalade. Pote knocks in 2. Gyökeres gets his first goal of the new season. Clayton ruins the clean sheet with a 90th minute goal.
Fucking Clayton.
Clayton.
This is a nice one. Cut in.
Yeah. Pote with that nice dinger after goalie passed it right to him.
Yeah.
Popped it up, bar down. Nice little chipper. Gyökeres What are we thinking? Another big year? Or you
Yeah.
think he's going to be stumped?
He still looks like a beast.
Yeah, he's a beast.
Thick, thick.
He's walking
Just bossing
through.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
But will he stay? There's still time. I heard Arsenal's interested.
Yeah, I
know.
think if he-
Someone, it would be worth it, honestly, to drop the money.
I think if he gets off to a flying start and he's like has like 5 goals in like 3 games or something, everyone's
Yeah.
gonna be like, okay, let's just get him now. It's gonna be cheaper than in January or whatever it is, right?
Yeah, that's true.
So
I'm surprised it's taking this long.
yeah, and I think Gyökeres in his head is like, maybe do I want out? Let me just play my best football now. Let me like fucking really go for it against these teams, and then
Yeah.
He's done all. He won the league his first season there. If someone big comes knocking, he should really go.
Yeah.
For him.
Yeah, a
That
lot of these
payday.
transfer sagas hasn't even started yet. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
When's deadline? End of August?
It's the
Yeah,
last
we're-
day of August.
we're only on the 12th. You know?
So far away. I don't know what jerseys I'm going to buy.
Yeah.
You gotta wait.
You gotta wait.
Gotta wait till everyone's locked in.
I wait till locked in. Yeah.
Yeah, I learned that from Patrick.
I like the sporting one. I like the black.
Yes.
I like because it just can't be like white and green every year. You change it up. I don't know if some people think they don't like the black, but I like it. Last year we got a glimpse of how many different sporting jerseys throughout the year did we see last
We had
year?
4 or 5.
There was like an all black. There was an all white. There was the Cristiano Ronaldo, which they only used in the first half of the year. I like it. I hope Nike does the same thing for them. I like seeing new stuff throughout the year. I like looking at new shit. What do you guys think of the new Puma ball? I think it looks ugly.
I haven't seen it.
I haven't noticed it really.
You haven't noticed that?
I don't think I really noticed the balls.
I
I'm
like
not
it.
a big ball noticer.
I'm a huge ball noticer, and I like a more cleaner ball personally. I like a cleaner ball. This one's
Shave
a little
it down.
Is it a little dirty?
Too much going on?
messy. Yeah, too much going on.
What
there.
colors is it?
It's all kinds of stuff.
Different colors.
Time for me to Google the new Puma ball.
So Pote starting off well.
Yeah, still got it.
Still a lifer. No
yeah,
chances
where else is
of-
he gonna go?
Yeah.
Mexico?
Yeah, you could do well.
No. You just search new Puma balls.
Yeah.
New Puma ball.
I'm looking at a picture of a cat's balls over here. I'll tell you that. That's what this guy's showing me.
His testicles.
All right,
BRP.
BRB. Ball
You
report.
could be doing this
coming.
for the whole podcast.
Avs debuts in the Primera Liga against Nacional. Why would you want to start your opening game against the team you used to play last year?
I guess because who cares about either of these teams? Let
Fair-
them play each other. No one's
fair
gonna
enough.
watch.
Yeah. Kind of a sad empty stadium there over in Avs.
Yeah. Not a lot of people. People taking shade.
Yeah.
Hey, that's a nice ball.
Let me see.
That's fine. Yeah.
It's fine. I
what's
have
so-
no feelings about
What's so
it.
bad about that?
Yeah, that's a tough thing in August. You know, it's like they do kind of start too early. People are on holiday. It's too fucking hot to sit there for 2 hours and watch a game.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's that one tower on the right side of the camera, and it's just people moving around like a sundial wherever the shade is.
It's like, the sun's in our face now. Let's move over. There's no one around. We can just keep moving
Gotta
over.
move seats like 4 times that day. But yeah, 1-1 draw.
Well, that's poor planning because you know the sun's gonna come eventually, right? It's like, well, just you got to go to the furthest part, you know. But maybe they're like, okay, I'll sit here for a little bit and then move. I don't
You're
know.
great with the sun, you know.
I know. I have this
know the
idea
sun.
of what it does, and what it does. Is, look, I'm gonna let you in on everyone a little secret. It kind of like
moves.
moves across the sky throughout the day,
Ooh.
so and it gets lower and lower throughout the night. So just kind of like keep that in mind, you know.
You really watch the sun. You look right at it.
Yup. I'm always
You
looking.
study it.
I'm always looking directly at it. I'm saying.
Where do flat earthers think the sun goes at nighttime? Because I'm like, where would it go that you don't get the rays of the sun?
It goes underneath the flatness.
Yeah.
How?
I don't know.
know.
They have all kinds of
It
explanations.
goes in the
that
ground.
Don't make any sense.
It goes in the ground. It
Goes
gets
in-
eaten up by a volcano?
Yeah. And then spits it out from another volcano on the other side.
That'd be pretty impressive.
Secret tunnels.
Now, is it AVS or do you say AVJ?
I think it's technically AVS, but I'm going to use AVJ because I just like the way that
Sounds better, yeah.
Yeah.
But then we're getting confused with the other team that's actually called AVJ.
They don't exist anymore. This is a replacement. This is like
Oh.
a new team that was created.
This is their SAD. Their football SAD.
We gotta get rid of these sads.
It's real sad, yeah.
The Sads are the people's club.
Some of these teams are a mess. I think Stubble had to like declare bankruptcy and like they're in like the bottom of
Oh,
like
not
all of the
Stubble.
football.
Not Stubble.
Fucking
They were
hell.
your favorite.
Yeah, I like them.
Jose Mourinho.
Well, it's kind of like that.
That his team, yeah.
What's that club? Like Bordeaux, one of the most famous clubs in
yes.
France. Like this is a club that has titles,
How did no one save this team?
and they folded.
yeah. like,
Folded. Someone will bring him back, but
I'm pretty sure they probably won the Champions League in their era. Like, how was no one said
They didn't
like,
win the Champions League, but they've
No?
won. They have cups,
Ever?
and
they won Liga 1.
they've
Yeah,
won like
yeah. No,
they've won
they're like
Ligue 1 a
they're
bunch.
great historic team in France. It was wild.
And that's why.
Zidane played for them, I believe.
And that's why people say it's like, hey, with Benfica and Sporting, they have a few bad years. It's like this could be the end of the club. In Portugal, I think it's actually real. Like that could happen.
Not for like the big three.
Look at Boavista any day now.
Yeah.
But they beat Casapia 1-0 thanks to a Reizinho penalty. So
Reizinho the roof.
yeah,
Reizinho, the short king, Reizinho.
short king.
Isn't Boavista on one of those ownership groups, the same one as Bordeaux, something like that? I've heard. No,
Oh yeah, whoever owned Bordeaux owned part of Boavista or something.
there you
Yeah,
go.
So that's
So-
a little scary.
Red flags.
Yeah.
And they got this nice big stadium. That's another thing. It's like if you have a stadium, that's like half the work done.
It's like a build it and they will come situation.
Yeah.
That's what you're saying.
Well, you just got to build a team. You build a team around it. You got places for fans to sit.
Yeah, you can build it. You can build it bad though.
That is the key to having places for fans to sit. Not like
Yeah.
that one stadium in Portugal where it's like a parking lot on the one side. Isn't that the Jamor?
Oh, that's the classic Jamor, yeah.
yeah.
That thing's
Jamor-
big though. It goes wide and around.
Apparently, it takes like you got to hike up there. It's like a whole journey through the mountains.
That's very cool.
You earned your spot.
Yeah. But you're just walking like a fucking kilometer through like a tailgate. Like it's a big party.
Oh, nice.
That doesn't sound bad at all.
No, it sounds
Oh,
great.
yeah.
You should go check that out, Justin.
Bifaners and Superbox on
Yep.
the way.
Damn.
And maybe little pools you can jump in. Remember when they were doing one of the finals? Everyone had the little pools.
Pools.
Yeah.
Like inflatable pools.
Yeah, little kiddie pools.
Oh, we love those. We used to have one here in the backyard.
Yeah.
You just fixed that grass spot out there. The sun finally caught up.
That was just Mother Nature.
Yeah.
Oh
I
yeah.
thought you
that-
put seed.
I love that guy, the sporting guy at the title. They ask him, "Hey, what's your name? What are you doing?" He's like, "I don't have a name. I have a job and a family. Do not talk to me." That guy. Remember
I love
guy?
that.
He's like, I just got here. I don't even know what I'm doing here. Actually, just
Don't
kind of
talk to me.
just kind of found my way in this pool. I'm leaving now. Actually,
I don't know how I got in this pool
Yeah.
with my clothes off.
yeah.
Got my scuba gear. Porto shoot down Gil Vicente with a clean 3-0 win. 2 goals from the spot, Galeno and Namaso, and then another one from Ivan Jaime. Still waiting on some big names to return to the squad. But I don't know. The kids look good. I like what we got going. For some reason, every celebration pick, Carmo is in because Carmo's back on the squad because Greece didn't want him, which bizarre.
Well, he got a good time in Greece. He won the Europa Conference League.
Yep.
Take him back. See what it can do.
Comes
New
back.
coach too, who actually likes him.
Yeah.
Maybe, I don't know.
Hey, I wish him the best. I hope he becomes a starter.
The kids are all right.
Yeah.
The Otavio guy, that guy was like the big center back replacement.
Yep.
Pep moving on, and then you got Carmo. You still got
Zip.
Fabio Cardozo,
Zé Pedro
Zepedro.
and Marcano if he's ever healthy again. I don't know. He might be gone, to be honest. I haven't looked at the squad.
So if
enough.
that's settled, then you move the midfield pieces around. You got Jaime in the mix now. Nico Gonzalez towards the end of last year. Nico Gonzalez and what was the other guy? Varela were making a big combination. Up front, you're gonna have Evan Nielsen back, and then on the wings you got Galeno, who's always a weapon, and then
Pepe's coming back. And
Chico Conceição, we're not
Yeah.
sure about yet, right?
He didn't play this weekend, and I'm curious if it's a transfer or an injury.
I think he'll leave.
Yeah.
I think he'll leave. He's upset Daddy's gone.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, my dad, my papa left the team. Now I'm gonna go back to Ajax.
He didn't just
Oh,
leave
not
the
Ajax.
team. They did him dirty. They did his daddy dirty.
How'd they do his daddy dirty?
They fired his ass and then they brought in this joke of a guy.
Yeah, but
He's winning.
no, but
No, it's cool.
no, but the old emperor, he
Yes.
set him up for victory right before he knew he was gonna lose the election. He signed him to a long-term contract, like a big one.
Yeah.
So he's gonna get paid either way. He knew he was gonna probably get fired or moved out.
It was only valid if Nuno Pinto da Costa won.
Really?
Oh, then they rip it up after?
Yeah, once he lost, they ripped it up.
Did they?
Ooh.
How is that possible?
That's
wow.
interesting.
Okay. Interesting. I did not know that. I thought that he was just gonna get laid and get paid. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh,
Okay,
who's anything about getting late?
So Porto's doing good. But what you gonna do when Santa Clara comes for you?
You're doing a promo?
Yeah.
We're coming to Santa Clara, brother.
Yeah.
It's a tough place to go to. You gotta fly all the way to Azores.
Yeah, they haven't flown that far away in
Hey,
a
do you know
long
what I just
time.
thought?
Yeah.
It's a pretty small airport. It's gotta be.
Yeah.
I'm flying in the same day. Maybe I'll see him at the airport.
I think they'll fly in a day
Ooh.
before, do you?
What are you talking about?
Probably.
They could do a same day fly in and
Same
out.
day. Yeah.
That's bad news if you want to lose the game.
No,
But if they sleep, you gotta find their hotel and you gotta make a bunch of noise, keep them up all night.
Well, I think it's probably only one hotel on that island, right? So I could find it pretty easily.
Yeah.
It's the only building past like 6 floors.
they gave Pep a standing ovation in the 3rd minute for
Nice.
his service to the team.
Nice and
And
early.
early.
Nice and early.
Yep.
That's all we gotta say about that. Nice and early.
It's because all the old people are there. They're not going to last the whole game.
Moreirense take down Firenze 2-1. Lawrence Ofori with the winner as 10-man Moreirense get the better of Velio and the boys.
Not a good start. France, I think, probably going to struggle to stay up this year, but
It's always a battle for them. All the odds are against them.
Firenze on the fence.
Yeah, they still got Balumi. We love Balumi.
mhm.
I don't know if he'll stay until the end of the transfer window, but
I sure hope to God he
I
does.
hope he does. We got the Velio, the old man.
He's all they got. That's what it looks like.
Hey, why don't you go watch Firenze?
I'm just going to go to the beach all day. All day. I've already planned out my trip. It's going to be like beach, pool, beach, walk around the town, beach,
Have
you
some
know.
wine.
Hang
It's
out
going to
with
be
the wall.
it's going to be fun.
Well, if you're gonna hang out in Faru, it's right there. Stadium's there. You can go to the beach during the
Yeah.
day.
Hey, you know what? Don't put the
Did you even
pressure
look at
on.
the
man.
schedule?
Don't put the pressure
No, I
on.
didn't even look at the schedule because I know what I'm going to be doing all day. Go to the beach, relaxing, have a calipo, have a fucking cornet, maybe have a little beer on the, maybe like a mini Sagers on the beach, you know. Yeah, it's going to be great.
All right.
I feel like I'm there right
Pumped. Pumped.
For the 2nd year in a row under Schmidt, Benfica start the season with a loss. This time a 2-0 game to Famalicão, who did look really good. Benfica's lineup was questionable.
now.
It's not the, given what happened at the end of last season, this is obviously not the best start for the team. Like, this is actually bad news bears. You don't want the fans to jump on you. The vibes going into the season I felt were pretty good because, like, the preseason was good.
I thought the preseason was very good. A lot of players looked good. The Prestiani looked good. You thought he was ready. I guess it wasn't a great lineup to help Prestiani. He's there in the middle. He's got João Mario to his left, Auschnitz to his right. Kind of like not great guys to play off.
No, those guys
Then
are so
behind-
slow.
Then behind him, he's got like 2 6s, Barrero and Florentino. It's like these guys are just. Why are you playing double pivot?
Yeah.
Why are you playing defense like against Famalicão? And then ahead of him is Pavlidis, who needs like service, and he's a good striker. He's a good finisher. I liked him a lot in preseason. He looked like he'd be great for us.
I thought he had it
They
this year.
couldn't-
Honestly,
they weren't playing well together.
if he makes these decisions, I mean, that I had faith in him, but if he keeps making these decisions and these weird lineups with fucking João Mario and shit, it's like, first of all, I thought Prestiani was better on the wing. You put someone else in the middle, maybe you play 2 strikers. Some of the best preseason was when Leonardo and Pavlidis were playing together.
I think they could play well together.
So
yeah.
why not just play them together? Are you scared because you're away? You're against Famalicão. You're going to play 1 striker and defend? Like, come on, man. That's going to backfire on you.
I don't know what was it. I guess maybe he was scared of Famalicão a little bit. They played very strong against them at the end of last season. They beat Benfica last season too, I think, at the end.
Yeah.
Defensive, I don't know. And not that attacking.
Why does he love João Mario so much?
Yeah, I don't know.
He just loves
There's
that
nothing
guy.
I can do about that.
I don't know. A man, you know,
He has some quality, but he needs his other players around him to be playing much better.
yeah.
He can't carry the team. He can't be the guy.
No.
Sometimes you can't, you don't choose who you love. It just ends up happening. You know?
He fell in love with the João Mario.
I fell in love with João Mario, and that's amazing for them. But I do think it's time for him to go, maybe to like a Besiktas or something like that. You
Good,
know,
yeah.
Speaking of which, Rafa made a really great assist.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, we're gonna do big Turkish league this year, guys.
We have to.
We're gonna have Jose Mourinho. We're gonna have Rafa.
Don't forget the Greeks.
Don't forget the Greek.
We gotta hit the Greek league. Yeah. There's still time for João Mario to leave. I bet he's probably just gonna stay. He's got a great contract. They're paying him well.
I'm doing super underground stuff this year, guys. So you guys haven't even heard of the leagues. I'm gonna start talking about West Bank, Gaza Strip. There's a little bit of like either some street ball being played out there that's defying the laws of.
They gotta play around it.
They're doing wild stuff out there, and I'm following.
Ah, lovely.
And looks like Neres is on his way out. That's why he wasn't on the team at all. He's going for like 25 mil to Napoli or something.
I'm not gonna lie. I looked at that lineup and I was like, "What the hell is this shit? I don't even know these guys."
Yeah,
It's a bunch of has-beens and who knows what.
we got Kokshu on the bench, Di Maria on the bench,
Yeah, I thought maybe
Antonio Silva on the bench.
Yeah, it was weird choices, and I think maybe Kokshu should have been in that. People keep telling about the Kokshu. Maybe Kokshu should have been in the lineup in the Prestiani role, and Prestiani out to the wing. We're gonna get Rollheiser back at some point, so I am excited about this team, and I do think they can start winning. But that's a bad start for them. That's real bad.
Bad.
Another player that I think should never start and shouldn't be on the team is Moratu.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bad, slow.
He gave away that
looks
first
like-
one, right?
Yeah, he wasn't barely running.
I think we're gonna have if Antonio Silva stays, which I'm not sure will happen. I don't even think
He
it
has
will.
to. He can't sell another kid.
Where's he going?
Where's he going?
After that Euro Cup display?
Where's he going? He's going wherever fucking George Mendes tells him to. That's the way it always goes.
Chelsea.
Yeah, Chelsea. Exactly. He's there to shore up the Chelsea backline.
Is Chelsea Men's new team or something?
Yeah, no. Mendes has always had a good relationship with Chelsea.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, Chelsea's just throwing away money on everyone. So
He's like, these guys are fools. Yeah.
And he's there to catch it.
Yeah.
George Mendes is there like, well, fuck, if they're going to do this, So, yeah, I think maybe an Antonio Silva, Thomas Araujo, like Otamendi can't play forever. I mean,
Isn't Araujo on loan?
Even he's starting to get cooked. Thomas Araujo? He
Yeah.
played.
He was.
who am I
playing
thinking? Is there
center
another
back.
guy with the same name?
There's a few Arujos. The
Ah.
Araujo brothers.
Ah,
I like that they shored up the broken position from last year. That was the
Left back.
best. Yeah.
Besh looks good. Yeah, he was good in preseason. He
Carreras-
was trying to do stuff this game. Yeah, Carreras
Carreras
came
is
on.
good. And then, Arsenis, I don't think should start on the wing. I think what you got to do is have Arsenis in that middle and play with Barreros. And I haven't seen too much of Barreros, but I know that Florentino is only good at taking the ball away. He cannot pass and he cannot kind of like shoot.
I
So
like him
if
there,
you can
though.
find a more multi-dimensional player there, maybe like
Sanchez.
now we're talking, right? So
you guys got a Luxemburger on your team, but
Yeah, Barreto.
fuck, and you got this German Viking guy,
Yeah.
Besht.
and he's young too.
Yeah, man, Arsenis, he shouldn't be up that high.
He was good at winning the ball up the pitch at that time, but like he's just too slow. Him and João Mario, they're slow.
Yeah.
So, anyways,
This team was never gonna succeed. As soon as I looked at it, I said, "This is a disaster." What is this guy? Greek Pavlidis? No dice, bro.
Not a fan.
No dice.
you don't think, eh?
No,
This-
Famalicão has never
Yeah.
been happier to see a starting lineup.
This Famalicão team is good.
Come on.
They had a good game plan. They came out hard. They got
Yeah.
Yusuf Zaidu is a great player. I like a lot.
Yeah.
Gustavo Sa is great.
Roshinha.
Roshinha's there.
Who's the other guy? Your old boy, old Jill.
Jill, he didn't do anything. He got subbed on, but yeah.
Jill was on the team.
Maybe Famalicão can fight for a fifth.
They're always around like sixth, fifth.
Fifth richest team.
Yeah. So it was a tough battle, but yeah, it's just not a good start. I think they can get it going though. You just don't like a Greek starter. Portugal has a weird affinity, or Benfica has a weird affinity for the
Yeah.
Greek player.
Sporting's trying to buy a Greek striker too.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Ioannidis or something.
Yeah, he's jerking him around.
Ooh.
They're like, oh, you're gonna sell. They're like, we know you're gonna sell Thick Vic, so you're gonna have all this money lying around. Sporting's like, well, we haven't done it yet, so
So we don't have any money right now.
We got to move some things around.
yeah,
But you will have money.
yes,
They can smell it.
smell it.
It's bad. It's just bad to be 3 points behind this part of the year.
Yeah, same as last year.
But one may argue it's the best point to be 3 points behind.
Yeah, you definitely want
Why?
to be 3 points behind more in the first game of the year than at the last game of the year, for sure. I'll
Yeah.
agree with that, Chris.
Braga tie Estrela Amadora 1-1 in a disappointing start to the campaign for them. Nani debuts for the Lisbon side.
Welcome back, Nani.
He's back. He almost scored a goal. It was offside.
He looks fantastic. Anytime he's in Portugal, he looks amazing.
And those
He looks good.
jerseys.
Yeah.
Sexy.
Just wait till he scores a goal. He does like a triple flip in the air. And
Yeah.
Fucking double axle.
Has he not retired the flips?
I think he can still do it.
Whoa.
Or no?
I
I don't know. He's
wouldn't-
getting older. It's scary.
Yeah, I wouldn't at that age.
TBD. Well, how come wherever he goes, a cool jersey follows?
Well, he just looks cool.
Yeah.
He's drawn to them. Yeah. Then again, he was at Orlando for a couple of years. Those jerseys aren't that cool.
He's a world traveler. He's done some cool moves. He went to Melbourne and went to Orlando, back sporting.
Wow, he's really traveled. He could be the Travago guy.
Braga got a new striker. He's got a crazy name. He's French Moroccan.
Mm.
Is someone gonna say it? What is it?
Huzani or something. It's got some Z's in it.
Cool.
If this boat's Moroccan, don't come knocking.
Yeah. After the game, Daniel Souza parts ways with Braga. The Portuguese professor Xavier, his giant head.
This guy's head is ginormous.
This was his first day on the job of Portuguese League, and he says, I'm out. We drew 1-1. I'm going out.
Well, they fired his ass.
Yeah. That's
Say that
insane.
noggin is way too big.
Well,
Well, they figure there must be a lot. He must be super smart.
yeah. He's too smart for this.
So is he the interim once the coach from last year left?
No, he was like the guy they wanted for the season. Like,
He was the guy they wanted for the season.
yeah, a lot of people hyped him up. He was where was he? Gilles before?
No,
All right.
Aruca. He was at Aruca.
Oh yes, yes.
The Spanish Armada. But yeah, everyone kind of wanted him, and then he's like, "Oh, I'm going to Braga with like 4 or 5 games left in the season." And then he had a decent, successful campaign with qualifying for Champions League or Conference League, whatever
Yep.
Braga's fighting for, and they're still in the running. And then first game of the season is like, oh,
He really hasn't done anything wrong. Like
No.
he's doing not too bad in the qualifying. They're tied in the first leg against Servette or whatever it is, and now they tied the first game. That's not ideal, but that's not that bad for Braga.
no, dude.
I guess they want their favorite guy, their favorite little boy,
Well, they
Carlos Carvajal.
yeah, he's coming home. He's coming home.
They must have had that lined up.
Yeah, I think so. I think that's what happened. I think it
must
became
have.
available, and they were like, he all of a sudden got pushed to the side. Like, who is this guy?
This guy must be an asshole or something, though. Like he doesn't get along with the ownership.
Right. There must be something going on.
Yeah,
Right.
something's not clicking.
I bet he fought them or something.
Something's gonna leak. Something's gonna leak.
He said, "Get your big ass head out of here." We never liked you anyways.
Yeah.
They said, "Listen, you could stay, but you have to wear a hat." Thing's blinding all of us.
Why don't you wear a hat, sir?
Yeah, they got their yes men back. You know,
Yeah.
maybe they didn't even go for the.
I guess, but he's a great guy. He was one of their best coaches of all time.
Yeah.
And he's a Braga boy.
He got sacked in Greece, so here he comes crawling back. Carval. Guimarães beats Aruca 1-0. Nelson Oliveira scores the winner. Not the most spectacular goal, but took him over the line. And Aruca starts the same way as last year. Loss. They're terrible at the beginning.
I thought they did pretty good at the start of last
At the
season.
end.
Yeah, they
Oh.
picked it up at the second half.
Picked it up like mid-season, and they were just fucking running. But yeah, so that's the first round. Who's winning this bad boy? Who's gonna win this whole league
I
after
don't know. Why don't we
day
look
one?
why don't we look at the table?
I got.
We got we got to take a look at the table, please.
Table? Porto's in first, I'll tell you that.
I thought Santa Clara was in first.
Oh, they're probably... no, because
Can
Porto...
we take a look at the table?
Show us the fucking
Fine, I'll
table.
get you the table.
The only podcast that is looking at table after the first round of games. We love it.
Yeah.
Damn.
Oh, 1 and 2. Chris is gonna see it.
1 and 2 battle.
Woo! That's classic. Yeah.
That's fucking hot.
Ooh, the big heavy hitters up there.
Benfica is going to be they're in relegation playoff
relegation.
point right now.
That's the end of
All
it.
right.
Dude, as it
Well,
stands,
we'll battle out of there.
as it stands, Santa Clara is going to play the Champions League.
I'll get there.
We love to do it, but if you're asking me what the top finishes are, I think this year is going to be really exciting, and I think we're going to have a 3-way race for the first time in a long time.
I think we said this last year.
I think they're going to be all three battling, and I think the winner at the end is going to be the greatest footballing club of all time in the world that ever existed, Sport Lisboa and Benfica, for the second time in 3 years. Wow, what a journey. I've already seen it happen, and I'm looking at it, and it's incredible. Wow, Ronaldo Sanchez holding that trophy.
It's beautiful, yeah.
It's just beautiful stuff. It's bringing a freaking tear to my eye, actually, right now. And then Schmidt will ride off into the sunset, and we'll hire some other coach after that. But, yep. So that's my call.
I say Benfica finished at third this year.
Damn.
Wow.
They don't look good, and I know it's early and it's too early to call things, but I'm just not impressed. I think Schmidt's gonna collapse.
Would you say possibly Benfica finished fourth?
I wouldn't put it against them.
Oh.
I wouldn't be surprised at all.
That was a really bad first game. He's got to do a lot of changes.
Yeah.
He's got to figure something out.
I just don't like the puzzle pieces you guys have. Like, Porto has a lot of, like, young kids, but there's, like, potential. I look at Benfica squad, and I'm like, I don't see anyone to, like, really rise up and...
I think
Be
he can find the
exciting.
he can find the right puzzle pieces.
There's-
We got Marcos Leonardo.
There's 16 days to get more puzzle pieces.
Yeah,
All right.
Yeah.
could happen.
I mean,
suppose.
when we won the title 2 years ago, João Neves came out of nowhere. He was just in the B team. Well, they were world champions or something like that, right? But he came out of nowhere halfway through the year, so some guy could arise. But João Neves will be a big miss, and if we get rid of Antonio Silva, that'll be a big miss. But I still think we're gonna fight for it. And I maybe I'm hoping beyond reason, but Sporting and Porto's improving. I think big improvement from last year. I didn't think much of them last year. Sporting, I think, is still going to be right up there. So maybe I'm just being hopeful with Benfica, and it's going to be a Porto Sporting battle. But I'm going to say, because I must, Benfica.
Yeah.
I think it really matters if Gyökeres stays.
Yeah.
Yeah.
'Cause
Sport, that's,
that could be a big difference for them.
that's the thing. Sporting look the same and, like, solid. So it's like, I don't think they're going to do any worse. So they're going to be fucking fighting 1 and 2 for sure.
Mm-hmm.
And then, I don't know, just after looking at Benfica squad, I just don't have that much faith in them. Yeah, Porto, I'm just optimistic about the kids coming out. I feel like they'll rise up to the occasion.
Yeah.
No, Porto does look good. Yeah,
and the
I
new
think they'll be up
coach.
there.
Unfortunately,
New coach.
you do have to hand it to them. They do look good.
But it could be a rebuilding sort of season. New coach, young players.
Yeah, we'll see what happens in
Maybe
Santa Clara.
They'll struggle.
Yeah, and look at so you don't have faith in Di Maria, who just played he just played a nice Copa, won them the Copa.
He's washed. I don't.
He's
think,
washed.
He's done.
He's
He
not-
just won them the Copa, didn't he?
I think he's becoming too much of an asshole, though. I think he was modest for a couple years. Last season, second half of the season at Benfica, I feel like he really lost a lot of points on being the nice guy. I feel like he was kind of the neutral nice guy, and then after the second half of the season, I feel like he's just grumpy old man.
What do you mean? I never even heard him talk. What the hell?
No more, Mr. Nice Guy.
Yeah.
I've never even heard this man speak.
I don't know. I feel
You could see the grumpiness in his eyes.
his head's in space. You can tell by that crazy jersey he got. What do you think?
Yeah,
of
what do we think about the new jerseys?
I think
The Constellation Benfica
constellation
jersey?
jerseys?
I think there's only one good Benfica jersey this year.
The red one?
That black one will be a classic in a couple years. I think it's always
It
nice
doesn't
to have
look
a
bad
black.
from far away. You look close up, it's like, why is there so many constellations on this thing? So many stars.
Let me
Yeah,
see this thing.
red and black looks all right. And then the gray gecko one is just
Gray.
Who are you
Get-
guys? The Chicago Bulls?
oh, it does look kind of Chicago Bullsy. Yeah, the constellations,
Why does it look like the Bulls?
just red and black.
Looks like a toddler was writing all over that jersey.
No, that's a constellation. Benfica owns the stars as
This
well.
one
as-
is the third gray one.
It's
It's not
different.
good, but I don't think it's people gotta go
Can
crazy.
we go back to the red and black one for a second? If there's any team that has an evil jersey, that is the most evil jersey I've ever seen.
You think that jersey's evil?
That is pure evil.
What's evil? Black?
Space.
Is Star? You
Space
think it's
is-
Star Wars?
I'm just saying, if Satan made a soccer team, that would be the jersey.
Space is evil. Yes, I do agree with that.
Darth Vader is evil.
Is
I do kind of look. I never say I fuck with Porto, but I do like when they make that orange jersey.
Orange jersey's nice.
think it looks nice.
That's cool. Yeah, I like orange.
I like when
They did a nice striped one. Home.
Braga, man, their team might really fuck this year.
You
Damn,
think?
You're going
Yeah.
back to Braga fucking.
João Moutinho, he looked great in that first game. Ricardo Horta's still there. Roger and Bruma, they just got to sort out their strikers. But
But
even
they had
that,
an even better team last year. They had Jalo,
Yeah.
Ruiz.
Jose Font off to Casapia. we can still watch the man.
Cool, yeah.
Yeah.
He's still kicking.
Yeah. Nice moment in the Braga game. I don't think we talked about was João Moutinho and Nani hooking up again.
Yeah.
Not hooking up, but linking up. Same game.
They met.
Both young Sporting guys came up together.
Well,
Nice.
So many people respect Nani. I feel like
Yeah.
this season might be like Derek Jeter's last season on the Yankees, where he's doing that tour,
Yeah.
saying bye to everyone.
The farewell tour.
Farewell tour.
Hey, I'm here
I
for
don't know.
it.
Maybe Nani's got even more years after this.
Yeah.
True. Thanks for listening to the podcast. Reminder, follow us on Instagram and Twitter. We just hit 1,000 Twitter subscribers, which maybe took a long time, but hey, thanks for following us.
Nope, that was pretty quick. That was way
Thank-
faster
and-
than I thought.
Thanks to all the bots too, the pussy and bio accounts.
Yeah, this one's for the bots. Shout out to the bots. There's definitely a lot of those. This is like a third of our followers.
Number's still there.
Yep. Back on YouTube, if that's where you listen to pods, check us out there. Take a time, leave a rating and review wherever you listen to this.
If you're on Pama listening to us, thanks for listening to Pama.
Yeah. If you're on
Driving
YouTube-
across the Golden Gate Bridge.
Hey,
Yeah.
that's where we like you. So yeah, Pama Talk. Check out Pama Radio. They got music and other stuff and lots of other pods. Follow them on their socials and they'll tell you what other Portuguese podcasts to listen to. And then we're on Patreon. If you want to give a little back to the homies and do some extra content there.
Just so we can afford some premium milk hot dogs.
Yep.
We
Those
just want to fuel up on some.
Milky White Oktoberfest dogs.
We have
Milky-
milk dogs, yeah.
Yeah.
Are you gonna explain that or no?
Well, it's exactly what you think it is. You picture a hot dog that's white as hell. It looks like it's been soaked in milk. That's what we ate before coming on.
Throw it on the
It
grill.
was on the barbecue and Evan's like, this looks like skin. Yeah, these look like fingers.
Yeah. So, if anything goes wrong in this podcast, I blame it on the fuel. We were fueled with weird milk hot dogs.
On all these notes, you guys gonna be in Portugal, so I guess we're gonna be off for a week or two.
Hey, I'm not stopping you. You guys come here. You guys can rip.
Rip
Yeah.
farts.
Rip
farts,
farts.
we'll see.
Oh, we'll see what these milk hot dogs do to us.
But yeah, we'll probably be back in 2 weeks, maybe one. Who knows? We'll see. We'll see what's up. But yeah, you guys are going on vacation to Portugal. Enjoy it. Tell
Yeah.
us stories of whatever you see there.
Oh, dude, I'll be
Give us-
filming it. I'll be posting it.
Ooh.
Great.
I'll be buying you guys jerseys. Apparently, everybody
Yeah.
wants a jersey. Justin, you want a jersey? You want a jersey? You want a jersey?
Get a jersey. Go to the Fornas.
If you can pull it.
I can pull it.
It's okay, man. You don't have to get me.
Yeah.
As long as you get, I need you to get you jerseys.
I'm gonna get a damn.
That's
I
what
definitely
I
want
want.
to see one on you.
I
yeah.
want to see you
100%.
in that white and blue Santa Clara away.
Would
That's
you
what I
want white
like.
or blue or red? Or Justin said you might have to get both.
I'm the.
I'm afraid he is gonna have to get both. And I
You're
am
scared.
afraid of it, and I'm scared of it. But how cool they look, I'm afraid that he's gonna have to
I'm
get
one
both.
of those guys that I gotta see it in person first.
Yeah.
I gotta.
gotta
I gotta touch
feel
it. I
See it
gotta
on the team, maybe.
I gotta smell it. Yeah.
Can I smell that, sir?
Yeah.
He has to do it in Portuguese though. Quero cheirinho. Can I have a little
cheirinho?
smell of that? Can I have a little cheirinho?
Right.
Yeah.
I thought we were winding down. We got more.
Yeah, we just go over the FA Shield community game, whatever they played in England. The Manchesters go at it. It was Bernardo's birthday. He scores the tying goal with a nice header sent in by, was it Oscar Bob?
Mm,
I can't remember who got the assist. Doesn't matter.
something like that.
Yeah.
Whose idiot idea was it to use that font on the back of the City jersey?
I don't like that font.
It's like-
City likes to do weird fonts.
it's
So
like-
one time they had the clock numbers.
I remember
Yeah.
the clock. Yeah.
It looks like Comic Sans. That font.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
It's so
does.
terrible.
Not great. But Garnacho opened the scoring, ripped one in. Bruno had a nice goal, but it was offside. Then they go to penalties. Bernardo misses his. Dallo, Bruno, Diaz, Nunes, they all bagged theirs.
Nunes was a
Nunes was
nice one.
Yeah. Nunes
Even
can,
Diaz. Diaz is understated. Like, not so much power, but, like, perfect placement.
Nunes
Yeah,
can
I was a
take-
little worried about Diaz because like defender taking it, but he was cool, calm, collected.
As Portuguese, all we watched, the penalty shootout was fire for us. Ederson, too. Ederson's amazing.
I'll tell you what. Bernardo scored his when it counted in the Euro, so that's all I care about. He can miss.
Right.
He can miss all his City penalties. I don't give a shit.
And he does.
Yeah.
He did another week one for his year.
And then Johnny Evans just didn't even look like he was there to win at all. He was defeated before he even took that thing. That was terrible.
He thought he was Maguire. He wanted to fucking blast it, roof daddy it.
Idiot. So City win that. So congrats to them. Elsewhere in England, Paulinho secures his Bayern Munich move. So he's off there. They played Tottenham for some pregame cup, and they won. And Kane says, I'm not going to lift this trophy in front of Spurs.
No, you can't.
I
You
won't
couldn't.
touch it.
He won't do it.
And but it's also some bullshit nothing trophy, too. It's some fucking, I don't know what they call it.
Still, it makes sense.
It's
Respect.
toofold.
Yeah.
It's his old club. It's not real. It's not the real trophy he wants in his
Dude,
life.
imagine that's the only trophy he's ever gonna get, and he never lifts it.
Exactly, because he's never won a trophy before. He's like, I'm not going to lift this stupid preseason trophy.
Oh no. Then
But also against Spurs.
But then what if he never gets a chance to lift a trophy ever again?
he will, and he's lifted
But still,
trophies
you
in
don't
his
want a
teens
preseason
and
trophy.
stuff, and you don't want to be photographed with that. People all season, people are going to be using that photograph
Yeah.
as like him lifting the
photograph.
look at him lifting the preseason trophy, and I think it's more just an in Spurs stadium kind of deal, and I think it's good that he got Paulinho on his team because Paulinho is gonna help him win what he wants to win over there in Germany.
Yeah, exciting.
Sure. That Bayern home jersey looks nice.
Yeah. Who's probably not going to win any jerseys or any trophies? Pedro Neto moves to Chelsea.
And they're not going to win any trophies for this jersey either. This thing's nasty.
Terrible.
What is that? Italy? Is that the Azzurri?
It's some marble design. I don't know what's going on. They went again with the holographic crests.
I think it's kind of outer spacey too.
Yeah.
I feel,
It has some like waves. Yeah, a little more
Chelsea
spacey.
have like 60 official players on their squad that they got to dump like 30 of them before the year starts.
it's
Well,
crazy.
they're doing like a Gallagher to Atletico, and then João Felix is
Yeah.
going to Chelsea.
Felix and Neto? Oh. look
yeah,
at
then
they-
you're kind of cooking. I mean,
Your Portuguese
like they're
cooking.
spending all the money, and you know, George Mendes is organizing all this, and João Felix does have to get off that team. And at first they were saying Aston Villa, but I don't think João Felix wants to go to an Aston Villa and
I
like
would.
fight.
I would.
You would?
Yeah.
Dude,
Not
Villa's
bad.
Well,
What
yeah,
are they-
because you're working at a bar and you're sitting here. What if you're a professional soccer player though?
No,
Villa's not bad.
I think for Felix, that's a good move, Aston Villa.
What were they, 4th or 5th?
Yeah, they were up
yeah,
there.
they're Champions League this year.
Oh, so they were 4th. Yeah.
Yeah.
Why
No.
wouldn't you want to go to Villa?
Champions League team.
Cool. Hey, that's our boy Dunlop.
Dunlop.
Favorite team. Dunlop.
Shout out Dunlop.
Local
but don't-
team. Oh,
Sorry, don't you think that Pedronet's gonna get lost in the mix over there, or how do you think he's gonna do in Chelsea? That's your boy. That's your account.
he's a
there,
good
Chris.
In Chelsea, I don't think he's gonna do that good.
Really?
Pedro
Oh,
Neto?
I don't know. Who knows? I don't even know who the fuck's on Chelsea right now. I don't listen.
They
I
got
don't,
shit.
I don't watch
Mudryk?
them. Yeah, Mudryk. Yeah, he's okay.
Who plays the other wing?
But who
though?
plays the wing on Chelsea?
I don't know. They got
Right
like
wing, I don't
50
know.
guys now. But I think Neto being a firm starter on another team in the Premier League already, I feel like he'll take that first spot.
I don't think he will.
He's got to rip that number 7 Sterling jersey away from him.
I think he's gonna get peppered in there, and I think he's gonna be a super sub.
Gonna be peppered.
And if he gets fucking injured again, he's like,
Yeah.
Who the
I
hell
heard
knows?
Arsenal wanted him. Don't you think that would have been better?
That would have been.
That would have
sick.
been way more exciting.
Yeah.
Then you have to fight Saka for a spot.
Yeah. I guess he would be a super sub on Arsenal.
Yeah.
We want to talk about Carvalho.
Carvalho, Liverpool.
Liverpool.
Before we go there, Jota, beautiful goal the other
Oh.
day.
Oh,
Did
yes.
you see that, Chris?
Yeah.
I did.
That's your boy. Imagine if he was playing on the Euro team. If he got subbed on earlier.
Everything would have changed. Well,
Yeah.
just Ronaldo off. Anyways, we don't have to relive that bullshit.
No.
Yeah.
But yeah, Carvalho, guy played like 2 preseason games, scored two or three beautiful goals, and I was like, okay, Liverpool gets a new revitalized midfield with a nice injection of life in it. Boom, sold to Brentford, 20 mil,
Wow.
gone.
Brentford.
I was
Are
like-
they even in the first division?
Arne Sloot.
Yeah.
Slut.
Slut.
Maybe like the club just didn't like his attitude or something. There's gotta be something about that kid.
That's
you
what
know?
I feel like. I feel like maybe he's a little of a jackass
He
kid.
must be a pesky little bugger, I guess.
Or he's like forcing a move because like Liverpool's not guaranteeing him a spot. So he's like, I want to play first team football.
True, yeah.
Yeah, but you would just loan him. If you really didn't like him, you'd just transfer, which I think is what happened.
I agree.
He doesn't look like a nice kid. He kind of look like an asshole.
He's got the lad
Just his
haircut,
face.
right?
Yeah,
He's
his
got the
haircut.
douchey haircut.
Yeah.
Does he look evil?
He does look
yeah,
evil.
he does look evil. He looks like a brat, like a brat,
Yeah.
like just kind of like not in the cool.
Well, it is
Charlie
Brat Summer.
Yeah, not in the cool Charlie XCX way, just in the more of
He's brat.
he's always known he was going to be a big soccer player and just kind of like acts as such,
The other day, a gay guy told me that Brat Summer was over. I said, I thought it was still going on.
You
No.
say summer ends at the end of September.
No,
Yeah.
because
Like, no,
Once-
it
no,
ended
once-
in July.
Once the normies learned about it,
Yeah, that's what he
then
meant,
it's
yeah.
over.
yeah, then it's over.
Once it's when it's top secret, that's when it's cool. Now that we know about it, we're the last line of like what's hit.
Exactly, yeah.
for them, to them.
Yeah.
Like when I was talking to him, are you having a Brat Summer? He's like, no, it's over.
Not
That's what he
anymore.
decided.
He's like,
When
like,
you
"This is
said it
done."
to him, he said, "That's over."
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
It couldn't be more over. After you said that to me.
It's like, yeah, now that you're
Okay.
asking me that.
I think I can ask this question for 78% of our listeners. What is Brad Summer?
Have you heard of the
Oh
Charlie
my
XCX album?
God.
No, I don't even know who that is.
Oh, that's a pretty big pop star.
Yeah, I don't listen to pop.
She put out an album called Brat. It was a lime green everything, and it was just that kind of summer. They were playing that album, partying.
That was the vibe.
That was
it was a vibe.
It was the sound of the summer, man.
Yeah.
Brat, like your little bratty kid.
No, well, the album was called Brat.
So yeah, it was this green, but it was like the vibe of the album was like
It's like fast dance music. It's
Green.
fun.
So if it's Brat Guy Summer, does that mean you're wearing those colors? What does that mean?
It's not Brat Guy Summer.
it's brat.
It's actually Brat Girl Summer, isn't it?
Yeah, if anything,
I'm so confused.
It's for the girls and the gays. It's not
Yeah.
for us.
it's for the girls, gays, and days. Leave it to them.
Why can't I understand it? I just want to understand.
I don't
it.
think you'll ever understand.
You clearly are not understanding it, so obviously.
Well, if you guys understand it, why don't you help me understand it?
Brat isn't.
Ah,
It's an aura.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's a feeling. It's a vibe.
Well, you could have told me that to begin with.
Oh, you have to be there in July. when it
You're
was-
so not Brat, dude.
Yeah, I mean, we're at least almost in arm's reach, touching,
I
but you're
don't-
way too far away.
I don't. You bratters sound very elitist right now, man.
That's how you're supposed to do it. You didn't even know that that's part of it.
Yeah.
I'm figuring it out
big
based on
part.
how rude you guys are.
All right. Since we're talking local stuff, TFC. What are they up to? I don't know.
They're out of the League's Cup. They lost
Yeah.
to Miami.
They suck.
And then, like, this League's Cup thing, it's like, you're out. And now you wait, like, 2 weeks until you play again because there's a
Chill.
tournament going on in the middle of the season.
Just fucking.
So
like
that throws
stupid.
us out of our groove that we were never in the first place.
So
Yeah.
did they decide to do this because like Copa and Euro were happening? They're like, okay, no one's gonna watch whatever the hell we got going on.
No,
so let's
they're
just take a
doing-
big break.
They do it in August. They do it right now.
They're doing the League's Cup last year. That's when Messi came, and they're like, he's the best player. He's scored. He won the League's Cup. And they're just like, nobody cared about Inter Miami 3 weeks ago.
So they're introducing a Taça into
Yeah. But they
MLS,
just,
which they never had before.
they just stop everything, and they say, let's play this thing.
Well, it's Liga MX and
Yeah.
MLS.
Oh, it's a joint venture.
Yes.
It's a joint business venture.
But
I
they,
see.
Exactly, yeah.
they can't stop the MLS for the World or the Euro Cup when that happens. At the same time as the Copa America, they said, no, MLS must play on.
Yeah, and that's why TFC kind of got effed because a lot of their players were playing in the Copa.
Yeah.
Well, how many players are playing in the Euros?
No, none.
Between
That's not- I
between
wouldn't have to worry about
between
that.
the two tournaments, I feel like there's enough players.
Copa a little
We
bit,
lost
yeah.
Canadians.
Yeah,
And
we
the-
lost 2 Canadians.
Yeah, and then the Olympics.
We lost some good men out there to Copa,
we lost some good men.
and we still lost all our games. It's it's kind of a disaster
Yeah.
over there.
We can still make playoffs.
Bernadette put out a great video about him drinking coffee.
I love that. I didn't know that about cappuccino. You can only drink it before 11.
Was it at the dip?
No, he didn't
No.
do it at the dip. He was just walking.
I think he was at the All-Star game when he did this.
Oh, okay.
and he was explaining the difference between Italian coffee culture and North American coffee
I love
culture.
that, yeah.
And he was saying, over there, he said something like,
It's illegal.
in Canada, yeah, he's illegal.
No, it's illegal to have cappuccino after 11.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he said, you guys over here, you have big cup, you drink the whole day. In Italy, we just sit with a cup of coffee, 30, 40 minutes, talk with your friends.
You know, we believe in Dolce Vita.
Yeah. I like that. And I like the Dolce Vita.
Yeah.
That's what I'm going to be doing in Portugal. I'm going to be living with the freaking Dolce Vita.
Yeah,
Well, no, you do that in Italy.
You
Ah,
can
you
Portugal,
do it.
you do.
And Justin, you can Dolce Vita at a soccer game, okay?
Yeah, you
do
gotta
it.
keep pressing me to go to a soccer game. Okay, I'll tell you I went to a soccer game, all right?
Please.
Jesus Christ.
Picks or it didn't happen.
I'm going to a beach soccer game I'll watch.
That's cool. That's cool too.
Elsewhere in Toronto, the hottest team in the city, York United, first place in the league, baby.
Damn.
Yeah, last night we played Valor in Winnipeg, 1-0 win. Austin Ricci scored. Tomas Vincenzini saved the penalty. Beautiful day. We're first place, and we're cooking.
A lot of Ichis, a lot of Emies. What about all these Mexican guys?
Oh,
you
they're
guys
out
got?
there.
Yeah.
Dude,
Guzman?
Jorge Guzman, I think he's the best player in the league. Like, he's played like 2 or 3 games. I think he's the best. He's
Yeah,
fucking
he looks great.
phenomenal. But yeah, we're playing Calgary on Friday on the 16th, and then Forge on the 23rd. So some good home games.
Ooh,
And Chris refuses to go to a game.
Yep.
I'm not here.
No, yeah, you have a good excuse.
Nah. We're only halfway through the season.
And where were you earlier?
know-
He's a busy guy. We
What
shouldn't
do
call
you
him out.
want me to do? It's
Hey.
all the way in Timbuktu. I got to go watch on a
is.
Friday night.
Well-
I got to run a bar.
Fair enough. Well, if you guys are listeners to the pod and you live in Toronto and you want to come out to a game, shoot me a message in the DMs.
Oh.
I'll send you ticks.
Oh.
Yeah.
This
Just
podcast
say you're a
just-
fan of the Portugal Corner.
Wait, just DM us.
Yeah, it's a DM, yeah.
Yeah.
Damn, we're giving away tickets on this bitch.
Yeah, I'll give away tickets. I need
Shit.
some more Portuguese people in this stadium.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Represent. And even if you're not Portuguese, you can still DM and get a free ticket.
Yeah,
I like-
that's true.
I like that it's not just me they're mad at for not going to soccer games. They're getting mad at Chris
Well,
too.
that's his
Yeah.
brother.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you're his cousin. We're going to come at you soon, too.
You already have been all freaking. I call this a game, yeah.
I like how Evan's coming at me like he hand selected all these players himself.
Yep.
I will say I went up there to catch some tennis.
You watched some. You son of a bitch. You went for the tennis.
I went up there to watch some
You
tennis,
motherfucker.
and I didn't realize how close it is the subway stop to the stadium.
It's
just,
right
you just-
there.
You just walk out.
you
it's right
walk
there.
out of the stadium, you're right there.
Yeah,
And the tennis is far.
tennis is a little further.
Tennis,
yeah.
you gotta walk another 10 minutes.
Oh,
get
did
out-
you walk past the stadium?
I walked
You
past a
have
couple
to.
stadiums. Yeah.
You get out of the subway and you're right at the stadium.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So just
Pioneer Village.
Yeah.
You just got, whatever you are, I'm sure you're close to a subway station wherever you live. You hop on.
You got parking out there? What do I park?
I
10
got some
bucks.
parking.
There's a parking lot.
$10.
Yeah.
Okay, that's not bad.
The
That's not
Honk
bad.
mobile app.
I guess if I
Hey man, I didn't choose it.
Hey, I-
Mobile.
Okay,
You gotta,
so-
that's how you pay?
So this is what I gotta do. I gotta DM the Portugal Corner, get free tickets, and then I just pay the $10 parking. Easy.
Yeah.
I could do that.
There you
Not
go.
you. You don't. You can talk to your brother. You don't
I
have
will.
to DM the
I will
Portugal
follow
Corner.
procedure.
Well, it was 20 minutes to. It was 20 minutes from your subway stop to our subway stop, and then you can go up another 50 minutes. So it's like an hour or something,
It's gonna
hour and
take
a half
35 minutes to
TTC.
get there. I
Yeah.
can drive there in 10, 15 minutes.
We can get sloshed there if you want.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah.
right. I'll take the 35-minute subway, and I'll get
It's
wrecked.
more. It's more than 35. But yeah.
Whatever
yeah.
it is. When
Subway's
you're
not bad.
When
You
you're
pop in some
drunk and
music.
having fun, what's 35?
Yeah.
40 minutes.
Good game coming up eventually. Whenever Valor comes to town, that's a good Portuguese derby. They got Diogo Resurrecção on the team. He used to play at Porto.
What a name.
Welcome to the
Yeah.
resurrection.
Him and Jordan Faria, and their coach is Phil Dos Santos.
Amazing stuff. I like. Didn't the orange team have a
Forge.
Portuguese player?
Yeah,
Forge.
Tristan Borges.
He's still there, yeah.
Yeah, he's still
Borges.
there.
Nice.
He'll be here next week.
He scored an Olympico.
Dad said he met his uncle or something.
his brother.
His brother,
Yeah.
yeah.
Dad knows his brother. He ran into him at work.
Yeah, crazy.
His brother does construction.
Yeah, probably.
yeah.
Good Portuguese boy.
Yeah, my brother plays over there, the Hamilton.
And the Forge. Give us a shout. Stonk of the week. I don't think there were any stonk.
I'll give it to the Porto guy. It wasn't
Ivan
even a
Jaime?
stonk. It wasn't even
It was a
stonk.
dipper.
It
The
was
Big Dipper.
Yeah, I'll give it to the Big
You
Dipper.
saw those Benfica jerseys. He was inspired. The Big Dipper.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wonder if the Big Dipper's on there.
Yeah. Or the Santa Clara, the Daisy Ripper.
It's a worm burner and
Worm
a daisy
burner. No.
destroyer.
It's a slow, low shot. It's
Yeah.
a trickler, if you ask me.
Trickler.
That one
Trickled in.
That wasn't a stonk, but it was what Chris said.
Daisy Ripper? What did you call it?
It's a worm burner or a daisy destroyer.
Dandelion destroyer.
Dandelion destroyer. Yeah, daisy works too, I think.
All right. João Wonder. Fuck, I didn't think about this at all.
Pep, he's gone. See you later.
Pep. No,
No,
he
you
won,
didn't
he
even
literally
talk
won the
about
last one.
He
I'd say
wins
what? what about the birthday boy himself? He scored that nice header, but he missed his
Bernardo
penalty.
Silva.
Bernardo Silva.
I feel like I don't want to overlook like the Portuguese league.
Okay, Pot.
Pot, yeah, it's got to be Pot. 2 goals.
I love that pot goal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We kind of
Replacement.
glossed over it, but because we're kind of sporting light on this program.
Of course.
But when he got that ball from that goalie and he picked that corner, just nice, softly curved, curled, precision, precise in the
Yeah.
net, could not be stopped. I'll give it to Pot.
Pot.
And what about Nuno Santos breaking that woman's head open? That's a
Yeah.
good sporting move too.
Yeah, that's theatrics. I like that.
Yeah.
That's
Some stuff off the field is cool too.
that wasn't oh yeah, first one wonder, yeah. Because I would say that's not stunk of the week, that's like stank of the week. That's like
That's the stinker of the week.
Yeah.
Stink of the week.
All right. Yeah, Pot, you guys.
Yeah, that's cool.
All right. Pot, there's your one wonder for the first episode. Thanks again for listening. Hit us up on the socials, Portugal_Corner on X, at the Portugal Corner on Insta. Join us on Patreon. Listen to Talking Portugal in the Corner. Listen on Pama and YouTube. Email us at portugalcorner@gmail.com. Subscribe wherever you get your podcast. Take a minute to leave a rating or review. Tell your friends. Tell your vavol. Let's check out podcast, vavol. And listen to oldies if you want to relive some of the glory days of old Portuguese league matches.
Glory days. What are you saying? What we're doing now is not glorious?
I think we're past our time, past our prime.
Yeah, what the hell, bro?
I will say we peaked in that third season. I will say
No.
we're kind of just recycling old
Did we?
bits. Yeah,
Hey, well,
we're still doing what's that one we do? D's nuts. What's it called?
Cadiz
What?
nuts.
Cadiz nuts?
We're still doing that.
Where'd
Come
it go?
on, guys? We peaked.
Still on Fama?
Let's face it.
Justin, funny is funny, okay? Don't try to fight
We
it.
peaked. Our fucking microphones are falling apart over here. At
We had
the
mic problems,
At first,
yeah.
the one thing we had was mics. The only thing we had was mics, and now even that's going.
And then we got the
God.
Phantom Power. Oh my God.
Chris doesn't even fucking live here anymore.
He doesn't even care. He doesn't even care.
I ripped through 3 spider webs to get to my front door the other day.
We do this in an old abandoned Ukrainian house.
Yeah. It's a good basement.
Yeah, there's a couple ghosts here. Ghosts
Couple
in the
mice.
microphone. Yeah, it's fine. Whatever.
There's mice here?
Oh yeah.
They started coming.
They were ripping into that banana last week.
Hey, no, that's enough on the my headquarters.
Oh.
They have their own podcast.
Come on. If we keep shit talking this place,
Mouse cat.
Danny's not gonna come back for a special visit.
Hey, you guys should all be thankful. We could be in some other fancy podcast arena paying rent, paying overhead. We pay nothing.
No
That's
overhead,
Oh,
yeah.
this
no
is great.
overhead.
Yep, be thankful.
Thank you,
Thank you, Chris.
Chris.
Old house.
Okay, good night.